Welcome back. This video is to, help anyone, figure out their purpose. Sometimes in order to find your purpose, you have to just try new things. So I put a list together of, different jobs or, different career paths that someone can do to find their purpose. All you have to do is try and make sure you hustle. So this also, bittersweet because this one of the last videos that I shoot in my neighborhood before I moved to a new apartment. So also the memories and the people I met here, I'm gonna miss them. But anyway, so the first one on my list is esports. Esports is a growing business. Basically, esports is where players and people go online to play video games. People getting paid to play video games. Yes, you heard it right. And the big thing with this is that you can get paid individually or by teams. According to Forbes and Business Insiders, 2019 outlook projected to reach $1 billion in revenue by 2021, $1.65 billion. That's a lot of zeros. So with that huge amount of revenue, you can expect a lot of jobs to be created in the market. With likes of ESPN, NBA, and some other big companies already invested in esports. That's a pretty good sign when you see old money invest in new money. And also like the biggest service provider I see is Twitch. Twitch is similar to YouTube for gamers. Once again, it allows players and supporters to kind of connect. And I think supporters donate money to the players and based on their skill sets. I hear it's really difficult to, break into the industry or to, make a lot of money, but that shouldn't stop you. Like I said, with the hustle, with the right money, you can become a player as well. You just have to put the time and commit to it. I say Twitch pays, Facebook don't. So if you on Facebook all day, you might as well move over to Twitch. If you have any more questions about, becoming esports, you should check out businessinsiders.com/esports. So the next one I want to talk about is basically bookkeeping. That's something that I am interested in. Trust your bookkeeper. And, once again, this is one of the oldest professions in the world. Can you think of another old profession? Anyway, and so it's not going anywhere. It's always going to just evolve, and bookkeeping is more facilitated towards small business owners. A lot of times they can't afford to hire the staff big business can or big corporations can, or they don't know enough about accounting or finance, and that's where bookkeepers step in. And once again, bookkeepers could make anywhere from the low end of just $35,000 a year to millions based on their hustle, drive, and commitment. So and also you don't have to be great at numbers. If you can count to 10, you can be a bookkeeper. So if that's something that you're interested in, please leave me a comment, and I'd definitely like to share my insight about bookkeeping. Okay. So the next one is e-commerce. So I had to take some notes on this one because there's so much, and e-commerce is, almost, outpacing anything else at the moment. So basically what e-commerce is allows, owners to sell product online. And it could be physical goods, or it also could be services. The reason why e-commerce is big at the moment is because it basically eliminates the cost of overhead. You don't have to worry about sometimes having a retail location and or costly employees. So it saves the business a lot of money by just having e-commerce, and you can just talk to your customers directly instead of people that's just tend to window shops at retail. So that's really kind of like the benefit of e-commerce. When it comes to the retail, you also have the service component of e-commerce, and that's basically any kind of intellectual service that you can provide. Either that's being great at budgeting, forecasting, Excel, computers, programming, or graphic design. It's a space for you in an e-commerce service as well. A great website to bid for projects is Fiverr. The description and the title will be listed below. Basically, it matches people that need projects done to people that got the experience and skill sets to complete the project. So, but if you want to know more about Fiverr, you should definitely check their website out as well. Once again, I will have it in the description below. So let's look at some of these numbers. So according to digitalcommerce360.com, e-commerce grew in 2017 by 16% compared to total retail that only grew by 2.9%. So once again, the numbers, back the fact that e-commerce is growing at a faster pace than, most industries in our economy. So e-commerce is here to stay, and you see, companies like Walmart, ramping up their e-commerce because they're so behind of, companies like Amazon, So what can you expect as a new e-commerce company? Once again, according to digitalcommerce360.com, an average new e-commerce company can expect to bring in just under 39,000 in its first month, 6.5 million after 3 years. So I kind of want to see how those numbers kind of played out with a real company that I follow. Once again, BombD, an Instagram company that I support. I noticed that they have 161,000 followers on their Instagram page. They also have, with any order that you place, you get any order over $50, you get free shipment. So say for example, just hypothetical now, that 12% of their followers, and that's only 20,000 followers, purchase items that accumulated over $50. That those 20,000 orders would get BombD $1 million in revenue for that month. So once again, that's only 12% of their followers that they need to reach $1 million in revenue. So that shows you how or that shows you why e-commerce is a big wave, because you don't really need that big client base to bring in millions of dollars. So, but like I said, if you want to know more about e-commerce, definitely comment below or check out digitalcommerce360.com. All right, the next one is, being a barber or stylist. That's, once again, people always need a haircut. Matter of fact, let me shout out my boy Jason at Chicago Best Barbershop, in Logan Square. Like I said, one of the best barbers in the city. So definitely had to give him a shout out. Got me right yesterday, so got my confidence back. So I'm feeling great. So anyway, so my research shows me in order to become $1 million barber, because we're not worried about being an average barber. We want you to become $1 million barber. These are some things that you must do. One, you must become the best barber, in the city, or, definitely at your shop. And that's just mean you just have to, be known for a style, or you just have to know how to fucking cut. Just basically put it like that. So after, you get your training up, you put in your 10,000 hours in, provide your clients with world-class service. So that's basically offering them service that they can't get anywhere else. Now with this digital age that we are in, you have to be able to be flexible when it comes to payment. So either take Apple Pay, Venmo, Cash Apps, maybe do Square. People want flexibility when it comes to paying. Not everyone just carrying cash. And I believe you can make more money when you do it that way as well, just because you're giving people more options and they're willing to maybe come back more frequent. All right. So like I said, provide them with world-class service. And also make sure you have, make sure your client base, are reputable clients. If you notice that, damn, I haven't seen him in a while, I haven't seen her in a while, then you're doing something wrong and you need to fix something is broken in your process and you need to fix it ASAP. All right. Third thing you need to do is network. Network all day with your clients, network when you go out to the parties, network. Everyone is money. Everyone has at least, some money in their pocket. So you need to find a way to get it. Everyone needs a fucking haircut. So it's your job to give them that haircut, and your job to take their money as well. Just put it like that. So, and also you have to sell them more service, either, t-shirts in a shop or gel or whatever. Try to sell more service upcharge, as they would say. And then also, after that, you have to save your money so you can open up your own shop. You cannot become a millionaire barber by working for someone your entire life. Same thing goes with any job. I don't know, I can't be, a millionaire, a billionaire if I'm, working for the hospital the rest of my life. So after you save and be able to open up a shop, you need to hire great barbers or another great stylist so you can focus on the business. So once you focus on the business and everything gets going, then you can look to open up a second shop. So if that if being a barber is something that you thought about, or you're currently a barber, you should definitely, take some notes and maybe rewatch it if you need to. All right, another one on the list is, being a technical or resume writer. Basically, I had to hire one of these people when I first got to Chicago to help me find, a great paying job. Basically, they take your technical skills and, match it up with the job description. They can get paid anywhere from $75K to millions. Once again, it's based on their hustle, their drive and commitment to the job. So, all right, the last one I want to kind of talk about, it's not really on the list, but it's, it's something I feel like it's going to be really, really big in the future. It's basically being a weed tester or a marijuana tester. With, everything changing, all these new laws passed or going to become laws, I definitely think the marijuana industry is going to be really, really big. And you should definitely try to look into it. Didn't really see too many numbers or information about it, but what I saw was the job description: conduct tests for government and consumers. You're basically checking for E. coli and also the potency level, THC, and all that good stuff. Anyway, if you like what you saw today, make sure you subscribe, make sure you also comment and like. I might check you out on my next video in my new apartment. Have a blessed day.